I mean, you might want to go and check it out, when you're doing a deliberate in-hop, always go there first if you can, or at least have somebody go there first so they can let me vouch for the fact there isn't a, hidden power line or something.
Mm.
But yeah, that would be an easy enough one. Go to the core maze. Not even an excuse to see
Yeah, right.
the place to land there. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe around the drop zone, places where people occasionally just land off, naturally. Maybe just take a closer look at it and say, you know what, on this one, I'm just going to land there, and you make a plan for getting a ride back, or you have a cell phone with you, maybe. Just do it. Just land someplace a little bit different. The sight picture of the angles don't change no matter where you land. You don't need landmarks. You don't need an altimeter. You just need to fly a pattern that just puts you at that correct sight picture, for that wind condition, whatever it happens to be that day. And you do a quick check before you get down below 1,000 feet facing into the wind. All right, where does she want to go today? What's my angle on final approach? And you just fly that when you're, I mean, always, if you want to be fastidious and not have to make a million corrections, in your pattern.
Will mentioned that it'll do good things for your DZO's blood pressure if you tell them that you're going to land off first.
Probably. I'm not suggesting you should do it,
That's smart.
sneaky style, but people do land off in these places, right? It happens anyway. So yeah, might as well just plan it. Decide ahead of time. You won't have any traffic. That's nice.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that drop zones do that more often, assuming that there is one or two fields right near the main landing area within a mile that is, a common off field that everybody knows is perfectly safe and flat and all that stuff. And you just say, you know what, let's half the load or whatever. Who wants to land at Plan B field? And you just land there. Why not? You don't want to be so rigid that you're afraid to leave your own drop zone for fear of what? I mean, really, fear of what? It's not that complicated, but you do have to earn that trust to a certain degree, and and you can't earn that trust by jumping on the drop zone all the time. You got to first jump through a hoop, and then you set that hoop on fire and go for it.
Yeah. That's interesting, earning trust in yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's certainly, if you rewind your life and you look at all the success story moments where you did it right, maybe you adapted and made it end right. That's even better. You make that list in your mind and you'll realize that you're trustworthy. And then you just own that space. You step into it and go, I can do this. Let's do something weird. I'm going to jump barefoot on this one and prove to myself that I can. I had a whole course when I was at Niagara Falls. At the end of the course, it was not my idea. It was just one of the guys always jumps barefoot, and he talked a bunch of people on the load at the last jump of the canopy course to jump barefoot. They all rocked it. They all did great. Yeah, I understand there's a phase where you're just getting used to your skills and just learning the basics, and the trust isn't really, it's not there for a reason because you don't know enough yet. There is definitely that phase, and it takes as long as it takes to get past that phase. But once you start feeling confident in typical skydives, don't stay there. Do something weird. Not crazy, just weird. There's a difference.
That's good scary.
Yeah.
I've done bad scary, but this is good scary.
So when are you moving to Norway? Did you have line twist?
Every time I come to Norway, I say, actually, I think I really will move to Norway. I'd love to raise my kids here.
That's a line twist.
No, it was a really nice on-heading, slow opening. Slider stayed on
Nice.
top.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful place. We need to do it in Hop here with everybody in the program.
We totally could. Yeah.
This is a brilliant landing area.
Yeah. Yeah. And the flight over
We
is
could almost have
quite
students here.
insane.
Almost.
You
We could have.
Well, it's long
unless
enough.
it goes
Yeah.
wrong.
I think
Exactly.
we could have, but it's all the planning. and
But
stuff.
A license, no
Yeah,
worries here.
yeah, that's true. Wow. Well, my first mountain flight.
But I heard first.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I owe beer. I admit it. That was astoundingly beautiful. Man, I'm gonna go pack.